held at the National Stadium in Lagos. The International Amateur Boxing Association World Championship will hold from October the 10th to the 27th and will see Nigeria competing in all the weight categories. And that's it on News Track. Many thanks for watching. Stay tuned because up next is more sporting action on Channel Sports on Sunday.
Malian artist Abdoulaye Konate is working on his latest piece at a studio in Mali's capital, Bamako, while one of his assistants is putting the finishing touches on a piece called Two Women, Two Cultures, which explores two different worlds, raising questions about identity in the West and in Africa. The 59-year-old artist is teaching what he calls a guinea fowl pattern, based on a mythical bird featured in tales, theater, and literature in sub-Saharan Africa. A trained painter, Konate decided to combine his skills with installation work because cloth is more widely available than good quality paints in Mali. It is very difficult to get acrylic paint or good quality oil paints in Mali, but I have discovered that we can find the same colors in local clothes that we used to get when we used oil paint or acrylic paints, and there is a variety of cloth in Mali, he said. When he can't find fabric in the colors he needs, Konate's commissions local tie and dye artists in Bamako to produce them for him. Konate's craftsmanship involves weaving colorful pieces of cloth together to create a powerful effect. One of Konate's most famous pieces was created in the 1990s when he tackled one of West Africa's greatest concerns, the encroachment of the Sahel deserts.
One of the things that I find so interesting about Abdoulaye's work is the way that it's drawing you in sort of layer by layer. You have, this very strong set of images, figures, some of which are very abstract. And then they sort of are drawing you in. You see these layers of the greenery, you see these beautiful colors, and then these sort of strands of string.
Konate exhibits his work across the world, and in 2002 he received the most prestigious art awards, the Chevalier d'Order in Mali and in France, both some of the most distinguished titles in respective countries.
Yes, good afternoon and welcome to Channel Sport on Sunday. It's all smiles in the house. It's all smiles because after some dark moment, when you start seeing those lights, it not only brightens you up internally, it brightens you up and the environment and everybody around you. Because I tell you, we had the choice of the pick. If, yes, on paper, but I would do believe it gives us that confidence that we didn't pick Tunisia, we didn't pick Cameroon, we didn't pick, Burkina Faso, we didn't pick them. We didn't pick them. We went straight, and they gave us where they say, go to Ethiopia, go to the land, go to the cradle where we have them, and then Eagles. Right down there, will this take us to the World Cup? Keshi, we are asking. It is Ethiopia, for goodness sake. No means they say. But of course, there are, should get class now. We just have to do that, and no confidence, no the Kano debacle. And then 12.5 million, yes, that's what FIFA says. If you qualify for the World Cup, you have a minimum of $12.5 million. The sharing formula will cause trouble. Let's qualify first. And then right there in Manchester today, it is going to be the red versus the blue. But it just happened at Etihad, so that tells you that the Blue Lads are at home hosting their neighbours, the Manchester United side. What is happening in the derby of England? Will it be United or will it be City? And then last week Sunday, before we left here, we asked you to go down to the stadium, testing Balogun. It happened. Hey, I tell you, with all the gra from my people in Warri carry last. Hey, no, me put it there. It was an exciting match. I tell you this. Warri scored first, and he came back. Warri scored again, he came back, and he went. They said extra time. No, went straight to penalties, and bang. The captain of where he missed that penalty, and it was anywhere Nzogbu. But before then. We have been accused of being discriminatory. We have been accused of not saying that we have the female team. There were 2 finals, not just one. And the angels from Port Harcourt, they did it. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. But of all the stories that making me to react, that you can see this happiness in me is that yes, Tayo Balogun is here to anchor. Mikel scored.
Fantastic. He's been 7 years coming. I mean, he did say something in his post-interview that yes, while at the national team, he scores more than he has done for Chelsea, and maybe the way they're playing right now will avail him the opportunity of finding himself more in the box 18 for him to get more chances. So it's something that we've been long waiting for. But the thing that actually caught my fancy before he came on set is that he said Arsenal, Larry has something in common with Atiku. Due respect. No, with due respect, both of them support the Gunners. They are Gunners.
Oh, that's what you mean? That is what I meant.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to say that. But so many things did happen, so many things we expect to see. The female, like you did mention, also will be playing in Japan later on tonight. The Falcons is a friendly.
Yeah.
They'll be taking on the Japan national team, female national team. And also, the focus will be between the game between Bayelsa and Eimba is a title decider.
It's a title decider,
so to speak.
So if Bayelsa picks that one, they go straight on top.
And Eimba pick that point. They have an outstanding game against Kano Pillars. That will make them comfortable, and instead to actually
go for the double,
which is what they're looking at right now.
Okay, and that one we'll be right back. And I tell you that even as we go that there, before I leave and hand over to Tayo for the football segment. The Tigers, not the Tiger this time, right there, they did beat Kenya. So after that loss to Angola, they've beaten Kenya, and that is the African FIBA Female Basketball Championship. It is Channel Sport on Sunday. Go nowhere. When we come back, it is footy from Nigeria and abroad.
Which Maloney takes, and it's in! It's Ben Watson! It's Ben Watson for Wigan Athletic! They've surely won the FA Cup! Can't allow players to run across the front, but what a leap and what a good technical header it was. Kone chases. Wigan have done it! Unbelievable! Not for the FA Cup. It's Wigan Athletic's FA Cup, yes! Wigan Athletic! Their great Wembley day. And Manchester City stay to join in the applause for the unlikely winners, Stuart Robson.
Unlikely before the game, but as the game wore on, they probably looked the more likely side because they got both aspects of the game right. They defended much better in the second half and all around the field, but they were a threat on the counter and they kept the ball well. And I thought tactically, Martinez beat Mancini today and they deserved their victory.
In cup football, it's all about the result. And sometimes you don't get the performance, but today they've got both, Wigan. and they have got their real reward.